Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons series, Season 2. I am just crafting up, if I can find it, there we go, a upgraded high pressure because this is actually pretty slow. I know for sure I'm not going to upgrade that, doubt I'm going to upgrade that because it's relatively fast, and so is the Forge Hammer, so probably not going to upgrade those. And I'll just replace them with the LV stuff. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, the high pressure furnace I definitely do use. So I just wanted to upgrade that. And yeah, so that is that. Last episode, we got a MV steam turbine, so we can actually produce MV power now. Obviously, we don't produce enough steam to run that 24/7. So I'm going to need to deal with that. And also heard loud and clear everyone yelling at me to use some aluminum to craft up the tool forge and get 3x3 tools. So definitely heard that. And I am planning on doing that today. The only reason I was holding off is because I remember the first time I had played GregTech New Horizons, the aluminum in the very beginning was a bit of a struggle, so you really wanted to hold off using it until you could produce it much easier. And I did actually forget. Well, actually, I thought you couldn't. All right. For some reason, I thought this was an MV rep suit. So thanks for mentioning that. Actually, you can get from sapphire dust. You can actually get aluminum, and I've been to the Twilight Forest and we actually have sapphire dust, so I actually just didn't realize that was a LV recipe actually. And we actually get oxygen, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I really just was kind of pushing towards the MV one. It's right here because it just helps you get so much other stuff as well, and we do have 2 circuits here and here that we did craft up, so I'm just going to throw that in there. And yeah, I think that's going to be my first MV. I think, maybe, is that what I want? Now I'm second guessing myself. The other one we really want to get is an extruder. That makes a lot of things much easier, so maybe I'll actually use, I don't know, now that I know I can get aluminum. I'm not worried about running out of aluminum because we can get it from an LV one, which we already have. So worst case scenario, I can actually just hop over to the Twilight Forest and get more. All right, so question is, what do we want to do? I think I'm gonna need, yeah, I think we need to get, let's get our 3x3 tools. Now, there is a couple ways to get alumite. There is the Tinker's Construct way. It's this one. This one. Yeah, you do, it's 5, 2, and 2, if I remember correctly. But you only get 2 alumite from that. You can actually do this recipe. You don't have to do it in a mixer. You can do it in a mixer, but you can actually just do it in a crafting table as well. It's the same thing, and that requires 5 aluminum. Now I'm going to do 2 of these because I want 18. So that, and then I already forgot iron and obsidian, right? We do have a couple. Oh man, I need to go get some more obsidian. No. That was down there, wasn't it? I may need, I can't remember if there is water down there. I think there, yeah, I think there was water. I actually placed, I don't remember if I showed, but I actually built a ladder down there. I've been slowly replacing the spiral staircases with ladders. So unfortunately it is a bit slow. We don't have that mod that speeds it up like crazy. But yeah, it's just much easier. So let me grab, I needed, remember actually, we get one, yeah, it's one. The thermal expansion stuff that gives more. Oh, I don't have water down here. Hopefully there's no, like, hopefully there's no lava under here. I just sworn I had water down here. Alright. So, we just need, I'll just get 2 more. And then, yeah, we'll craft up this aluminite, alumite. I always say it wrong. And let's get us some, 3x3 tools, because yeah, we're starting to kind of get into needing quite a bit more resources. Ooh, that was close. Got it right. Yeah. Oh, wrong way. I was jumped down there thinking that was way out. I may need to actually grab some more iron while we're here. I don't know if I'm going to get a 3x3 shovel right away, just because these parts require quite a lot of. But man, getting a 3x3 shovel would be nice. All right, so yeah, like I said, I think we'll do this tool forge, and then, oops, I think maybe I need to sort out my power gen pretty soon here. Not the power gen, more the steam at this point. Throw that in there. I need, oh man, did I not get enough? I might not have gotten enough actually. I need 36, don't we? Because we need 4. No! I thought I totally was thinking I had 30, but I forgot we used the 4. That's funny. Alright. I'm gonna be short. Also, I should have done the obsidian. Alright, let me go grab a bit more iron. I don't want to do too much iron. And I don't think I have any in here. I think I smelted everything up that I had. Yeah. Yeah, let me go grab some more iron. Let me get this stuff crafted up and we'll come back. Alright, who noticed that it was actually steel dust, not iron dust? Whoops. I thought it was iron. But, alright, so there is the alumite. I should check to see. I don't think there is. No, there actually is somewhere. I remember seeing, and I don't remember where it was though. I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, alumite. Alright, so I need an ingot of it. That's what I wanted to make sure. Now you can smelt this actually, which is a bit weird. But you can actually just smelt that. But yeah, good thing I actually checked, because we wouldn't have got credit for that. Right, there's that. Chromium tool rod could be kind of cool. I think I am going to take that. And then we need, I think, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but also I think I screwed that math up. No, I didn't. It's 20 cobblestone for 1 seared brick, just in case you were wondering. It is quite a bit. Alright, so there is that. I needed to cut it in half, or use a saw on it to get a slab. Now, I doubt I'm ever going to use this other slab. No, there's no other uses for it. We will throw it away. There's no point in keep holding on to it. Also, I need this tool station. Do that. And then, yes. Go. There is the 2 plates that we're going to need. Alamites, the blocks, seared stone slab, and the tool station. I need to cut that as well. Thankfully, that is pretty quick. All right, so that, yes. So there is that. There is that. Blocks of iron. And the final plate. So as we can see, the tool forge, it's not like super difficult. It's definitely a bit annoying with the aluminum, so it's gated a bit. But as you saw, I got a lot of the aluminum from the loot bags, actually. I think that's what it was. But all right, there is our tool forge. Does it give us anything cool? I just happened to hold all this stuff. I didn't even look at this quest. Thankfully, I didn't put the stuff in a crafting table before doing it. All right, weighted pressure plate. Not super exciting, but yeah, maybe I will. Actually, don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, we're not going to be using the the thaumium tool rod. Maybe I'll replace it. The slimy. Because the slimy, I actually don't mind the slimy. Because it's getting a slime. But, alright. The hammer is what we want. So we need 2 of those. I need a hammer. And I need to do that. And I have... Actually, I'm going to need these as well. I do have aluminum brass in there. 3 aluminum, 1 copper. I'm a little more generous now. Question is, should we make this out of a alamite? I feel like that would almost be... Would that be a durability? Port 13. I was just going to make it out of steel. That is quite a bit of steel, though. Let's see, large steel. No. Is that not a... Do we not have large steel plates? Is that not a thing? Not seeing it pop up there. Large iron plate? No. Plate? I mean, there's tons of them. There has to be a steel in there somewhere. Also, there are some that need to be made in a... Alright, that you can actually do, but some actually need to be made in Extruder, I think. But, yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to... Maybe I will just do that. Now that I'm like, well, aluminum's not as scary to get. Let me figure out what I want to do for the different parts. This is always exciting, trying to figure out the best tool. I also need a tough tool rod. That. I need to do that. So we'll be back. Okay, I have gone ahead and I decided I'm just going to do a steel hammerhead and alamite large plates, since I realized aluminum isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We can get it relatively easily at this point, but I'm not going to like waste it or anything like that. But I figured I'll do that. Quite a decent amount of durability. Mining level is only 4. That will go up 1 from mining it. But yeah, I think we'll do that, and we should... Yes. All right, I was looking at this quest. Even though it says a steel hammer, it accepts any tool that we want, which is pretty cool. 1 ore. I think we got some gunpowder because I did not have that on me earlier. So, all right, there is the tool. Now I'm gonna have to. I think the next thing I want to do is obviously I'm working on the MV stuff to get the electrolyzer, and I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to do that. So I'm thinking we're going to upgrade this to MV. We don't need to do that quite at the moment. But I am thinking, now that I have a really good hammer, thinking I may actually... Also, I need a trapdoor on this. I may farm up a bunch of iron so I can increase the railcraft tank for my steam and make that like ridiculously big. No reason other than just because I can, basically. But yeah, so here we go. It is much, much faster. Like I said, I was just kind of holding off on the Elamite that I thought I would. I didn't want to waste any aluminum, but like I said, I think we're pretty good here. So I think what I'm going to do is I need to get some more 3x3 tools. I'll probably do the hammer. And yeah, we'll get the hammer, I think. I'm debating whether we want the axe as well. And this always with the dirt. Wish there wasn't so much dirt down here. I mean, we're almost at bedrock. I wish there wasn't any dirt. So this is probably why I'm going to get a 3x3 mining tool, I think. But yeah, this definitely makes it much, much easier to get. Anyway, we don't need to sit here and watch me do this. So let me do some more mining, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just get steel 3x3 tools, I think. And then yeah, we'll do that, and then let me figure out what we want to do. Okay, we are back, done some figuring out what I want to do and in what order. And first thing is first, I need to expand this thing. So I'm just going to break this. No! Knew that was going to happen. So I'm going to make this 2 more taller. And they're actually... It's actually not that bad to make now that we have the assembler. Before it was kind of annoying with the screws, but now it's just 2 plates per iron wall and assembler. Although it does take 30 seconds, because, you know, why not? But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and make this a bit taller. Now we're probably gonna make this even bigger and probably change it to steel as well, because steel has double the capacity, and I plan on using steam for quite a while. So there we go. It went from 5 whatever it was to 864. I think this is going to be moved to the roof actually, eventually. Yeah, just to kind of make a bit more room in here, we'll move it to the roof, and then we can pipe the steam down. I think that'll be easier. So that was the first thing I wanted to do. Now the second thing I want to do is craft up the electrolyzer. I'm pretty sure that is should have used that. The next thing I want, because I also want some lithium, and lithium's pretty hard to get. Silver. Silver ingots? I don't know if I've ever... Oh, I did, of course. What am I talking about? I have all the silver. I had to do all the silver for the solar panels. Good. Got the name right there. Alright, so there is that. And this will be the electrolyzer. Now I'm kind of running into a bit of an issue that I don't have any room back there for MV stuff, but there is our first MV machine. So we are officially in the MV age. Yes. So clay electrolyzing, that's basically what I wanted this for. Also helps with, I don't know about oxygen. Well, we can get oxygen from it. Don't know if we'll, I think we'll probably do that from an LV electrolyzer. But all right, so the question is, how the heck am I going to do this? I do have some ideas here, and one would be, I want to replace these energy hatches with MV hatch, but those are quite difficult to make. I can do everything except for these things. So I can't quite do that yet. So those energy hatches are going to have to stay. I think... Man, this is awkward because I have it so close to this wall. If I give myself a bit more room, it's been a bit easier. Alright, I think what you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to craft up another battery buffer. Not a battery buffer, a transformer, I think. Just to make this easier. Yeah, be right back. Okay, I've gone ahead and rearranged this a little bit. And yeah, I am looking forward to being able to spread this out a bit. Basically, I'm going to put this battery buffer here. I'm just moving it a bit so I have a bit more room. What I'm going to do is eventually we won't need the battery buffer there. I'm just using that just for the time being because power is a bit tight at the moment, so I just want to have that just as much buffer as possible with using the blast furnace. Alright, so that's LV going up there, that's LV coming out there. It doesn't really matter if these fail, because we don't lose the thing, but we lose the stuff in there. That is, I guess that's what I was trying to say. Alright, we gotta be careful here. So we're placing MV wires pretty close to LV. So I always place wires from the machines to the power source. I never start with the power source to the machines, because if something accidentally connects, then we are in for a bad time. So always go back front. That's just kind of how I always try to do things. And I really want to get these colored because these are two different voltages. But basically what's coming out is the MV is going to come out of here into the transformer and then get transformed down to LV up that way and then transformed into LV for that. But this is basically just so we can run these couple machines here until I don't need to, which is hopefully soon here. Alright, well, no explosions. It's always a good sign. But there is our advanced electrolyzer that we just crafted up, and we will put some clay in there. I believe it is 13 that goes in the... Yes, 13. Now, this is going to run on MV power, so obviously this is going to drain our steam buffer pretty fast. But this is just kind of temporary there. So there we go. Obviously, I only make 1 amp of MV, so I can't be running a whole bunch of machines over here. Can't be running this all at once. But yes, there we go. There is aluminum, and there is some lithium. So lithium is good, and silicon as well, and even sodium. So that is good. I'm gonna have to run that a few times, and I think I want the next machine. I want probably the extruder. Just looking at this recipe, we are going to need an extruder recipe. For these rotors, it just helps so much with this stuff. MV power. I'm thinking the advanced extruder is going to be next, but I do need to craft up one more circuit here. I only have the one. That's a bit annoying. I crafted up a bunch of diodes, getting ready for crafting these up. Alright, so we got that and that. So let me... vanadium steel, I remember that. That's really good. I don't remember how to... Is it silicon and... vanadium, chrome, and steel. Not that bad. Anyway, getting distracted here. Alright, I think we got everything. Now, aluminum gear is really annoying. 2 rods, 1 plate. With the extruder, we can do 1 ingot to 1 gear. So that is probably going to be one of the first ones that we do. Also, iron rod. Can I do that in extruder? I can even do that in extruder, and it's better than the lathe. I can also do that like in a fluidic solidifier, but yeah, as we see, pretty expensive. So I'll probably do rods and... yeah, probably rods and... oh, I just realized I didn't do this yet. 16... look at that. Just the right amount. Also, extruders, these things, much better in the extruder as well. Right, and these things. So we're doing 2 to 3. You can do 1 ingot to 2. So better there. All right. Man, those circuits are annoying to make. We just need that. Also, I can craft up. Before I was doing like maybe 1 aluminum ingot at once. I can maybe do like 1, wait a little bit, and then do another one. Now with the expanded iron tank, I can actually do 3 ingots at once without this running out of steam. So it's getting better, slowly, but it is getting better. I think next episode we will work on improving steam and charcoal production. I think that's what we'll do next episode. We maybe even start thinking about a farm, a wood farm, because I know that's actually a lot of that stuff's LV. So maybe next episode we'll start looking into that. But I want to get this stuff up because these MV machines are such a quality of life upgrade. Also, I didn't do this quest yet because this requires 8 aluminum. But now that we have the extruder, I can do this with 2. So I'll do this coming up here pretty soon. All right, we'll do... I think I'm gonna just place it right here. I was gonna place it here, but then I'm like, yeah, that's a bit close to LV stuff. So, just until I can get this all spread out, which will be when I can get some MV batteries. Which now that we got lithium, and sodium. That is much easier to make batteries with. All right, so that, do that, like that. All right, so there is the advanced extruder. Now, like I said, we have these blank casts that we can turn into whatever we want. Pretty sure I'll be doing like small gear mold, but there's even stuff like anvils and look at that, bread and all sorts of stuff. There is cylinder molds. There's so many different casts. Look at this. All of these different things. Rotors. What is the difference between that and that? Oh, that's a mold, and that's the thing. They require different things. All right, but one of the first things I actually want to do is I need to create some molds here, and this one I want to create a axe because this will make. I have a tough one. Yeah, this will make getting charcoal much easier. And I think I'm going to do netherrack. Netherrack is pretty decent material. And the, I think 816, whatever. Oh, nether bricks. That is a weird recipe. Alright, let me do that really quick, and then we will get one of these going. Because I want to do... We'll just make it out of netherrack for the time being. We can upgrade it, but we do need the MV extruder. Oh, we actually can do it in an LV extruder, but I never crafted one up. But yeah, basically you put the nether bricks in with the parts, which we have right here. I could do it with steel and stuff, but we'll just do it with this. So I'll be right back. And there is the final piece. Wasn't too bad at all, actually. I think it took longer to macerate than it did to ally. Oh, the wrong place. Then it took me to turn it into ingots. But there we go. Forgot that is, yeah, it makes you do that. So nothing like super awesome, but we'll level it up and we will start. We'll replace the things when we need to, and that also finishes that quest wherever it was. I think it's here. Yep, there's that one. There's also this excavator one, which we will probably do as well. It did say right here, make one out of netherrack. So I took that advice and did that. Plus we got to use our, oh wow, party breakfast. Very cool. We got to use our new extruder. So yeah, I think, like I said, next episode we will look into, I think, improving our alcohol production, our steam production, and all that stuff. No, I can't. I gotta... Do I need to level it up once? I may need to level it up. Well, that was anticlimactic. I may need to level it up to do copper. That's kind of funny. But relatively easy to level up, as we can see. That feels good. Chopping down entire trees. Don't mind if I do. Also, I can chuck all this wood into our coke oven. But alright, anyway, this is going to be it for this episode. We'll come back next episode and see if we can improve our power gen. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.